What is going on, everybody? It's Alex with Gigante Gaming. Got another unboxing video as part of the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. And this time around, we have some WWE Elite Collection Series 81 figures. As you can see, we go from left to right. We have Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, the Street Profits, along with Bianca BelAir, Stunning Steve Austin. Got these figures in the mail about a week or two ago. Got a really good deal on them. Out of this line, these are the four that I wanted, and as soon as I know that they were released and previewed, I was like, man, I gotta have these ones for sure. But if you take a look at the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from this wave, we got The Rock, which I wasn't really too thrilled or fond of this Rock figure. We got Shinsuke Nakamura, and then we have, of course, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, Stunning Steve Austin, and Bianca BelAir. So I was like, hey, you know what? I might as well get these four right here, and then I'll just wait for, you know, Rock and Shinsuke to maybe pop up in the stores. But I know these ones were pretty hard to come by in the beginning. I know Stunning Steve Austin was on back order for quite some time, but I was able to get him at a good deal. If we get a Brian Pillman to go with him, you know, that would complete the Hollywood Blondes. But let's just show you guys real quick the boxes, and then we'll get to opening them. So you got Series 81, Stunning Steve with his belt. You got the little accessory right there. That's pretty sick. And then, of course, 2 interchangeable hands. And then you got Stone Cold right there with the part, man. Definitely weird look at him like that. You got the side art right there, Mr. Stunning Steve. And then you got his, of course, career highlights from Austin, Texas, WCW Tag Team Champion, United States Champion, WCW Television Champion. As one half of the WCW Tag Team Champions, the Hollywood Blonde Stunning Steve Austin was always ready for lights, camera, and action. I'm definitely keeping the box for this one. So we got him, and then next up we got Bianca BelAir. She has her glasses. She looks awesome too. I wanted this one most definitely because, you know, I know that they have her basic figure, but when I saw that she was part of the Elites, I was like, man, you know what? She would go good with Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins. But with Bianca BelAir, she has her shirt, which you can put on. You got 2 sets of interchangeable hands, closed fist, open hands, and then sunglasses right there. Pretty sick looking figure. You got side art right here, Bianca. And then we take a look at the back. From Knoxville, Tennessee, finisher KOD. She's a strong S, the fast S, and the tough S superstar today. No matter how you look at it, Bianca BelAir is the S of WWE. So pretty sick box art too for her. But these ones, man, are the ones that I've been waiting for. These two guys. Let me do Angelo first, and we'll do Montez last. But my son has the Street Profits, but when they first came out earlier in the year, the basic figures, I think those colors are like white and green with like a little bit of gold in them. But these ones right here have the raw colors. But now they're switched to SmackDown, so we're gonna need a blue variant for these guys. But still, nonetheless, definitely glad to have these in my collection as far as Elite figures. These are mine. Got the side art right there for Angelo. And you got his career highlights. Raw Tag Team Champion, currently SmackDown Tag Team Champion, NXT Tag Team Champion. Stir it up and raise the solo cup, because when it comes to tag team action, the Street Profits bring the swag like nobody can. That's pretty dope. But bring the swag like nobody can. My son always sings that song. So we got that one. And then last one, we got Mr. Double Cup himself, Montez Ford, man. Check that out. He's got a crown, sunglasses, interchangeable hands with gloves. He's got the red cup right there, and then his vest as well. Pretty sick figure, man. That does look like Montez though, for sure. Freaking awesome, look at that. Got his career highlights. So same thing, just like Angelo, but I'm glad we finally got Elites of these guys, man. Super excited. Let's go and get these figures opened up. We'll check them out one by one. We'll get a better look at them. All right, so we finally got all 4 of these figures taken out of the packaging, and they look really good. Like I said, I've been waiting about a week or 2 now to get these bad boys opened up. Mattel didn't disappoint with the way that the figures look. I kind of just put them up there right now just so that way I can leave them there, and then I'll show you a close-up on each one of how they look. So let's start off with Bianca first. This is actually my first female Elite figure, aside from Miss Elizabeth, but I didn't notice. I thought, like, I was like, she's like a basic, right? But when I looked at it, Bianca's got articulation right here, which is awesome. So if you look at the details too on her outfit, man, it looks really good. Her face scan looks good too. Like, she's by far like one of the really good face scans that I've seen on WWE Elite figures. And I have quite a bit now. My collection's been growing, and then look at her back with all her tattoos. Damn, it's really good. And then you got this too, like her jacket, like her entrance jacket when she comes out. So it's just simple. It's just like little Velcro right here. You can just take that out, put her hands in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, it just looks a little bit bulky in the front. Like, it doesn't really fit her too well. She could still put her hands down pretty well, which is good. Okay, I got it going now. And then she still can articulate too, which is pretty awesome. Check out that Bianca BelAir right there, man. You can still pose her hands too, which is pretty sweet. Probably switch out her other hand, the left hand, with this one. But I mean, that's all she came with, was just the jacket and of course 2 interchangeable hands. So nothing really too crazy with Bianca, but she looks really good too. Let's go and get into Angelo Dawkins. Check him out, man. Looks just like the basic figure with the white, the teal, the gold trim. But of course we get the Elite. So we're gonna get the articulation right here in the midsection. He's a little loose, but look, you got him right here. So he could do a full 360 at the torso. You got the headband right here, so that comes off as well. If you want to take it off, if you're gonna pose him, you know, have him fight during a match and whatnot. But same face scan in my opinion as the basic. I wish I can go through my son's wrestling toys, but he's got a bunch, and I would show you guys. I would do a comparison, but he looks a little bit better. He looks better than the basic one as far as like when it comes to the face scan and whatnot. Still very good looking figure. Of course, we get the articulation right here in the arms, and then you got his shorts too, where we get the articulation at the knees. That's pretty cool too. And then we got the long socks, and then you got his tennies as well. Street Profit logo on his pants. So let's put on his jacket and we'll see how this fits on him. You got the Street Profits logo on the back, which is pretty dope. Over here looking like Michael Jackson with the jacket on. He looks right there with the jacket on. And then the only other accessories that he comes with is his interchangeable hands. Nothing really too crazy with Angelo, but we do get the jacket accessory, headband. Headband came with the basic one too as well. And then of course, you know, figure looks a little bit bigger as far as face scan wise, because he is an Elite. Next up, we have Montez Ford. He's the one, of course, out of all of these figures, comes with the most accessories, and he looks badass. So you got, of course, articulation right here in the midsection. He can also do the 360. And his tattoos actually look really good. When I looked at him through the packaging, they really got his tattoos down right here too, like where his ribs are at right there. You can see him right in there in that section. And we look right here at the back. Got the left arm right here. You got his tattoos right there on the back as well, on that arm. And then the red cup. Definitely keeping this hand on there so he can hold the cup, because he's always, you know, holding his cup up with his entrances. And then we got his vest right here too, and then his crown. The basic figure looks different though. This one's a whole lot better compared to the basic figure, but hey, it was definitely worth the wait, that's for sure. Because I know I was telling my son, man, like when the basic figure came out, he was like, oh, he goes, I want the Street Profits, I want the Profits. And I was like, all right, you can have them. I was like, but remember, I was like, they're basic figures. And he was like, nah, it's okay. And then I was like, but when the Elite figures come out, I was like, the Street Profits are mine. And then now when he saw my Elite Street Profit figures, he was like, oh, Dad. He's like, can I have those? I was like, nope. I was like, you wanted the basics. So I won. Daddy won. Really dope figure, man. Looks really good. And then we look at the back of his vest. Street Profit logo on his pants. Street Profit logo. Got his red wrestling boots all redded out. Let's put his crown back on his head. He's got one set of interchangeable hands. Gold glove right here, which looks pretty damn sick. Put the gold glove on. I think that looks dope. Montez looks pretty damn sick. We have Mr. Stunning Steve Austin. Check him out, man, with his part. Look at his face scan, too. It looks just like him from back in the day. Of course, you got his articulation right there in the midsection. Gonna keep his vest on, not gonna take it off. It's really good, man. You got the blonde hair. Looks really good to the T. Face scan looks sick. That does look like Stunning Steve. You can't tell me that does not. But it's good to have this figure in your collection, man. Just because of the simple fact that this is the first time seeing something like this. And then the belt looks awesome too, man. Let's take this off real quick. But yeah, so this is Stunning Steve. You got the SS right there on his vest. You got the stars on his trunks. The back, blondes with the star, Hollywood blondes. Hollywood Stunning Steve Austin. Hollywood Stunning Steve blondes. Sick figure. I mean, yeah, because we got Stone Cold. But, I mean, hey, man, take it back to the roots. You know what I mean? Take it back to, you know, before he became Stone Cold. You know what I mean? That's always awesome to have, I think. And it's definitely something that you should have in your collection. But let's check out this belt right here. It says WCW World Wrestling Champions. This is a tag team belt with both him and Brian Pillman. And then you got the back right there. Probably won't really go too well around his waist because of the vest. Probably what I'll do is I'll fit the belt underneath his vest. That way it doesn't look like his vest is squeezing his stomach, you know what I mean? But yeah, check that out, man. Stunning Steve. As soon as I saw this one, I was like, dude, I gotta have this one. So out of this wave, yes, I don't have The Rock. Yes, I don't have Shinsuke, but you know, those two are the least that I'm worried about finding out of this collection. If I had to rate them 1 to 4, number 1 is gonna be Stunning Steve. Number 2, that's my guy Montez Ford right there. Number 3, we got Angelo Dawkins, and then number 4, Bianca BelAir. But she's an awesome looking figure, so just because she got a 4, just because I gave her a 4, doesn't mean anything. I'm just rating them how I personally like them. But yeah, WWE Elite Series 81 collection. If you don't have them, go get them. I know right now Ringside Collectibles has their sales that they've been having every weekend, so you can get these figures at a really damn good price than what they were going for when they were first released. So don't miss out. Add them to your collection. Don't forget to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, @Gigante_13. Follow the rules that I listed in my Instagram page, so that way you can make sure you get yourself entered in to win the mystery item that I'm going to be giving away. I'll be revealing the item and details soon as we get closer to the 12th and final video of the 12 days of Christmas videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, so that way you guys are staying up to date with all videos. This is Alex with